Have you ever replayed a conversation in your head 100 times, analyzing every word, every reaction, every silence? What if I told you that the real problem isn't what happened, but what your mind is doing with it? Overthinking isn't just a habit, it's a mental trap, a loop, a spiral that feels like you're solving problems, when in reality, you're just draining your energy and confidence. Think about it. You believe you're being careful, but you're actually paralyzed. Opportunities slip through your fingers while you're stuck debating every move. Every what if you play creates more uncertainty. You draft the perfect response, rehearse the perfect outcome, but none of it ever happens. Overthinking is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't take you anywhere. So why do we overthink? Because your brain is trying to protect you. It's wired for survival, not peace. It replays the past to find what went wrong. It simulates the future to avoid mistakes. But here's the truth. You can't outthink uncertainty. The more you try to control every outcome, the more anxious and stuck you become. Control, as comforting as it feels, is an illusion. You don't stop overthinking by thinking harder. You stop it by disrupting the pattern. First, name the fear. Say it out loud. Then, write it down. Once you put it on paper, it loses its power. Set a timer, give yourself 5 minutes to think it through, then let it go. And finally, take one small action, because action is the antidote to overthinking. Action kills doubt. And here's the mindset shift that changes everything. You are not your thoughts. You are the thinker behind the thoughts. That means you have power. Not the power to control the future, but the power to choose how you respond in the present. Every time you interrupt the spiral, you grow stronger. Every time you take action instead of staying stuck in analysis, you train your brain to trust you. So here's the real question. You've spent years trapped in your head, playing every scenario, fearing every outcome. But what would happen if you finally took back control? What could you become if you stopped overthinking and started living?